Okay, hello everybody, thanks for coming. My name's Leilai, I'm from the Nectar Cafe. We're on Onley Street, which is just off Unthank Road, and we're predominantly a raw food cafe. We sell lots of gluten-free, dairy-free and refined sugar-free products, which is really good if you've got any kind of food intolerances or you just want to reduce those foods in your diet for health reasons. Now raw food, I don't know if you have heard about it, it's gaining quite a lot of popularity recently. In a nutshell, it basically means food that has been prepared without the use of heat or below 42 degrees Celsius, which means that all of the vital enzymes and vitamins and all the good things that make you healthy will be preserved in the food. So today I'm going to specifically be talking about raw chocolate. And chocolate comes from cacao, which is a plant, it's a fruit, and these are the seeds of the fruit. They're called the cacao beans. And when these beans are prepared, they're usually roasted and then fermented before it's separated into cacao butter, which is this big white thing here, and cacao powder. In raw chocolate though, the beans aren't roasted, so that means all the antioxidants in the beans are preserved. Which is really good for your health. So, it's really easy to make chocolate at home. All you need is the right ingredients and the right equipment. The most important thing is that all your equipment is really dry, otherwise you'll get little spots coming up, little white spots coming up on your chocolate, which are called chocolate blooms, and it won't affect the taste anyway, it just won't look so good. So yeah, you need to make sure that everything's really dry as possible. So, first step is to get your cacao butter, which comes as a solid, and you need to melt that. You need to melt it carefully so it doesn't go over 42 degrees. And the easiest way to do that is by standing a glass bowl with your cacao butter in, chop it up into as small pieces as possible so it will melt faster, and stand that over a bowl of boiling water. Now I've had this in here for about half an hour, and it melted quite quickly. You can give it a little stir to help it along. And the other ingredients you need are your cacao powder and some kind of sweetener. Now in raw chocolate we're using a sweetener that is raw as well. This is coconut palm sugar that comes from coconut palm trees, and you can buy it in the shops and it's usually granulated. These ones have been powdered already. So put your cacao powder and your coconut sugar together in a jug. It's good to do it in a jug because then you can pour it out easily afterwards when you're pouring it into the moulds. And then you just need to get your melted cacao butter and slowly stir it in. And you can see it's going all lovely and gooey. It's going to look like chocolate. Then it's actually really good to do this in a blender because that will make sure that your chocolate will be really smooth and get all of the lumps out. Now the amounts that I've used 200 grams of cacao butter, which has been melted, with 115 grams of cacao powder and 100 grams of coconut sugar. And you can use other sweeteners as well if you want, but we like to use coconut sugar because it's got a nice sort of malty, molassesy taste. And then you pour it into your moulds and you'd be away. Would anyone like to try some? I've got some little testers. This is some that I made. Yes, then you would leave it in the fridge to set for about 20 minutes.
So you pour the mixture into the mould, put it in the fridge to set for 20 minutes?
Yeah.
And then it turns out like you said?
Yes, it does.
Okay, let's try it. That's really good. It's like dark chocolate that you buy.
Yeah, it's like dark chocolate, yeah. It's full of antioxidants, which has got the highest level of antioxidants of most foods, more than green tea or anything like that.
Really?
Yeah.